Hey everybody, welcome to RC 2001, first summer session 2026. Over here you can kind of see part of this script that I've got to introduce you to the course. So I'm looking at my Canvas dashboard. We've been, I think this is my 8th year at App State, and I've been working out of a Moodle learning management system that we called As You Learn. So now we're making this switch to Canvas. So we'll all probably have some things to get used to, probably most of all me. So this is my Canvas dashboard. Yours probably looks a little different. There may only be one thing up there if you're only taking one course. So first summer 2026, I'm clicking on our course. It takes you to this home page. This is where I think I'm posting this video after I'm done. The syllabus is here. We'll come back to this. A couple things about this course. It's asynchronous, so we will never meet at a certain time as a group by video conference. You just have assignments, which I'll get to in a second, due at 11:59 the day that they're assigned. Okay, so really the thing that you mostly have to pay attention to is you click on assignments. And every assignment that you have during this course is listed here. I don't know what this is going to look like when you get started, but I've divided the course up into a couple sections. So there's a building community assignments, conversations and peer review journals assignments, and finishing the course assignments. So you can toggle those open and closed. And your first, so these are the days, right, that the assignment is due. You have an assignment due almost every day, Monday through Friday, for this whole course. I think you'll find them manageable. You can certainly work ahead, except for sometimes you'll be commenting on classmates' work, and you might have to wait until a couple people post. So you click on this assignment, and now all of these assignments will have directions, and those directions are in Google Docs. So you click on this, and a new window will open. This tells you how to do the assignment. Lots of times I'll embed a video that tells you how to do these assignments. So here's a video that tells you how to add your profile pic to Canvas. You can see, I think you can see on our Canvas, whoops, that's As You Learn. This is my Canvas name, and then here's I added a picture here. So that first assignment, that's what you're going to do. So there's all of your assignments, and you can see going down all the way to June 26th. That's your last assignment. Okay, so assignments is the main thing. I will be sending out announcements, and I think you'll get an email notification. There's no announcements yet. I am going to give you a welcome to the course announcement and click a link to this video in case you have trouble finding that. So I don't think you're going to need to be on this homepage a lot, even though I'm going to show you some stuff here in a second. There's no textbook to buy. I meant to tell you that a little bit earlier. If this was during the semester, we would embed a textbook in here. Not enough time to do some of those assignments. Check your email regularly. I'll be checking it at least once a day, Monday through Friday, probably on the weekends. Let's check out the syllabus a little bit. So I think one of the main things to know, so I click, I'm on the home page. I'm clicking here, course guide. We used to call those syllabi, whatever. The technical definition of that has changed according to the state. So I'm calling this a course guide. This isn't totally what I thought it would look like, but it's working. It's fine. So my contact info is there, torgersonwj@appstate.edu. So let's, I'll just scroll, and then you can dig in if you want more. So, the course description, I get that you had to take this class. I try to do everything I can to make it relevant. 8 of the many beliefs I have about writing. Let's just do 1. Oh, we got to do 2. Everyone can learn to write more effectively. Some ways to do this are through reading and writing a lot, and by practicing in some of the ways that you'd practice an instrument of sport. So sometimes people say, I suck at writing, but maybe they don't think about it as practicing or writing 5 days a week. You'll write regularly here, and I think you'll see a little bit improvement even as we do that. Writing is thinking. So if you think about writing as thinking, it becomes important. Most people are interested in becoming a better thinker, so it's not just expressing what you know. When you become a better writer, you become a better thinker. I could go on and on about these. So you might find those interesting. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so tips for success in the course. I think I will give you just one. And you can look over the rest of these if you'd like. Don't glance at messages from me on your phone. And maybe that's I'm 55 years old guy problem, but it does seem true. So if you're walking around in the world, going to a concert, getting ready to meet your friends, and you pop open an email from me, I think it's pretty easy to forget it. I certainly, if I opened an email from you before I led a workout, I coached the local high school girls basketball team here, I probably would forget about your email. So I leave work emails, school emails. I leave those until I'm at home, at this desk, or in my office at school with a notebook it's actually on my iPad. And so I'm working. I'm looking at your email. I'm grading your work, and I'm writing you back and taking notes. So engage. Look at the stuff related to this class when you're ready to work, not just when you're walking around in the world. So that was one tip. There's more tips. And then if you get down into, there's a bunch of stuff on here, but just how I'm going to grade. This is all total points. So the lower stakes things are worth less points. You might respond to 3 classmates and reflect on reading their work, and that might be 15 points. Or you might write a report about 3, it's a topic of your choice, and you'll be reading 3 peer-reviewed journals one at a time, and those responses to those articles might be 35 points each, and then you might write this report that's worth 80 points, a reflection letter worth 35. So the bigger stakes assignments are just worth more points. The smaller stakes assignments are worth less. So I just go, you'll have a total points. You got 257 out of 290, and that's your grade. And in the grading scale, I think I missed it. Is it right above this? Yes. So there's your grading scale. Points earned divided by points possible, and then that's your grade. Okay. So now let's remember, home is where I'm going to put that video. Assignments are everything you have to do for the semester. And then let me add, remember these all open and close, right? There's different. And then these discussions are actually all listed. You don't even have to look at this. These are all graded. And because they're graded, they slide over automatically into your assignments. So let's see if I can quickly, So see, that's an assignment. And then this is a discussion. And so even though it's listed twice, it's listed in discussions, but I'm grading it. And so it's also listed in assignments. Okay. So I think that's what I know to tell you about getting used to Canvas. There's my email. We run into problems. We'll get it figured out. You are going to make a portfolio on Google Sites. You'll have videos that show you how to do that. So, one of my favorite parts of the job is getting to know you and talking with you about your ideas. So if you want to meet in person, I probably can get over to campus. If you want to arrange for a Zoom virtual meeting, write me an email and we can do that. So I look forward to working with you this summer.